And it's called the Rule of 7. All right, we're going to use that in a second. But essentially what the Rule of 7 says is that it takes 21 seconds to make a first impression. These are built in 3 7-second increments. Right? Now, I'm not a smart guy. I think anybody who knows me knows I'm not a smart guy. I routinely talk in front of hundreds of people. Everyone is smarter than me, right? Before the whole pandemic, shut the world down, I'm doing a thing in front of doctors. They're all plastic surgeons. I have a week and a half of college. A week and a half. So I'm pretty sure everybody that's got an MD next to their name is smarter than me. And now I walk out on stage and I have to have that audience think that I got something to say, right? So a lot of it is visible. It's that first 7 seconds, right? When you meet somebody for the first time, it's the reason that I wear a tie and shave, because this is the uniform of a professional sales trainer. Every industry has their version, right? If your doctor walked in the door and had shorts on and a tank top, he might be the greatest medical mind in the world, but how are you going to feel about that, right? You'd be like, I don't know about this guy, right? So the rule of 7 says you have 3 7-second increments to make a first impression. The first 7 seconds is purely visual, right? You better look like whatever these people think you need to look like, whatever the best of the best of the best in your field is. And that's why I tell everybody, be prepared. So many people get up, they kind of drag their ass out of bed, right? And they go out in the world like, geez, nobody's talking to me. Really? Lots of people talk to me. So I want that first 7 seconds to be amazing. I want you to, look like whatever you need to look like. When you meet, open posture, right? If you're standing up like this, or you got a scowl on your face and you're walking through the mall, who's going to approach you, right? When you walk and pass by, somebody say, good morning, right? There's a pretty good chance that they're going to have a positive feeling about you. The first 7 seconds is visual. And by the way, that's steep. We go back to the science. That's 1,000,000 years of evolution. Because when we were monkeys or some version of human monkey or whatever, and you're standing on the tundra, and some other human monkey is coming towards you, what are you now thinking? Take a shot. Anybody. Right? Is this person going to hurt me? Right? Is this person mean me ill will? Right? You got to size this person up, right? If they're holding a club in their hand, that's probably not a good sign. If they're running towards you, that's probably not a good sign. So we've dragged this 1,000,000 years of evolution to today. So when you meet somebody for the first time, even in passing, even if they're not prospects or customers, you have to look disarming. Smile on your face. Be prepared. Be professional, whatever that means in your world. By the way, thank you so much for the people on Facebook. We appreciate you joining us. Shameless self-promotion. You want to find out more, call me, 248-497-5869, Don Zavis. We'll connect you up with John as well if you're interested. All right, second 7 seconds is auditory. Hi, my name is Don Zavis, right? A very jovial, a happy, a welcoming, right? How many times do you go to a networking group and you're not talking to anybody, and of course nobody's approaching you, right? Because you look like you are unhappy with the world. The second 7 seconds is auditory, right? Be the first one to put out your hand. Hi, I'm Don, right? Be informal. But you can never make a good, what do they say? You can never make a first impression, right? They're going to judge that, right? My wife can tell if she likes you, whether you could be across the room, right? She just decides whether she likes you or not, how she looks. Now, I like to at least get to know somebody before I'm ultimately going to hate them, but hey, everybody's different, right? The third 7 seconds, you lock it down. Whatever, good or bad, it's now locked down. I'm going to encourage you to compliment the person that you're talking to. We find, and by the way, I'm not saying be disingenuous, but I believe that every person has magic. I believe that every single person has something about them which is interesting. Could be something that they're wearing, have, tattoo, carry, whatever. Right? It's a perfect opportunity for you to say, wow, that's a cool tattoo. What is that? Right? Now, when you say that, when you show interest in somebody else, do you think that their likelihood of being interested in you is going to go up or down? Well, of course it's going to go up, right? Absolutely. The more you can, if you say that's a cool tattoo, that person's not going to go, you're an idiot. Right? Because you like something that they have. You're reinforcing something that they have. Now, I'm going a long way to make a point, but when you realize how critically important this aspect of this is, and how so many people lose it right in the beginning, right? They don't look like they should. They don't act like they should. They don't, they don't have the appearance of whatever it is that the industry says that you should have. Bonding and rapport, the rule of sevens. Any questions before we go on to the next one?